In jazz band, I rarely had to help him learn his music, and when I did, he was quick to pick up on the concepts being presented. The Gibault band and jazz band have been a big part of his life over the past 4 years, and he has been a big part of our program. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award goes to Caden Timmons. The Patrick S. Gilmore Award honors outstanding high school band students and their achievements and commitment to the band. This year's recipient is a 4-year member of the concert band and the jazz band. She also participated in the annual IHSA solo and ensemble contest for 3 years and always received high marks. She is a wonderful young lady with many talents, and I am so happy that music happens to be one of them. She is exactly what a band director would want in a band student. She is smart, she learns music quickly, she's a leader, she is dedicated, and she has a very warm personality. She had really big shoes to fill this year as the leader of the alto sax section, and she really stepped up to the challenge. The Patrick S. Gilmore Award goes to Mia Petruso. And the last music award for tonight is the John Philip Sousa Band Award. The John Philip Sousa Band Award honors outstanding dedication and superior musicianship in a high school band. It is given each year to the most outstanding student, and it is the highest honor for band students. In order to win the Sousa Award, you must be more than just a talented musician. You must set a good example for others, be a leader, be dedicated, go above and beyond. Band must be really important to you and something that you make a high priority. This year's recipient was born into a musical family. As a guitar player, his dad played in rock bands throughout his life, and I've seen video of this year's recipient playing drums at a very young age with one of his dad's bands. He patiently waited his turn here at Gibault as older students got to do the majority of the playing. However, when his time came, he took it and ran with it. I have been fortunate to have had a lot of really good drummers over the years, but this year's recipient of the John Philip Sousa Award may be the best one ever. He plays with a very steady beat, which makes it easier on everyone else in the band, and if his tempo isn't perfect at the start of a song, he adjusts very quickly and smoothly. He has helped organize the percussion section, assigning parts to different players, and generally keeping everyone in check, which when it comes to a percussion section is no easy feat. It is my pleasure to present this great award to Devin McFarland.
Good evening, everyone. Last year, the English department added a new award to recognize our freshman students who show extraordinary promise in English. I'm Julie Kinnidig, and I teach all sections of freshman English. This year, I had a handful of exceptional students who would definitely be worthy of this award, but I want to recognize just one in particular who stood out. It is with great pleasure that I recognize this student whose passion for language, insightful analysis, and consistent excellence have set a high standard in my classes. This student has demonstrated not only a deep understanding of literature and writing, but also strong curiosity and creativity. When I needed someone to start a class discussion or volunteer to read the part of Juliet in Romeo and Juliet, I could always look her way and count on her. For her outstanding achievements and unwavering commitment to the study of English, I proudly present the Budding Bard Excellence in Freshman English Award to Audrey Essner.
Hello again. I'll be presenting our Outstanding Writer Award and Excellence in English Award. The Outstanding Writer Award is given to a junior student in the SLU dual credit English courses of junior composition. This award recognizes, as the certificate says, the student for extraordinary use of ordinary words and for the ability to juxtapose the clever with the common. This year's SLU junior composition students are remarkably talented, and it's because they're great readers. They read all day long, and that makes you a better writer. And in any other year, there are several of them who might have earned this award, but that is all the more to the credit of this year's recipient for her remarkable achievements in writing. Congratulations, Gabby Voss. Next is the Sister Elaine Freund Excellence in English Award. If you saw the social media teacher appreciation post, you'll know that I call her my idol. She's the reason I'm a teacher. This is given to a SLU senior English student who has performed at an elite level in courses in their senior year and throughout their 4 years at Gibault. This year's recipient demonstrates genuine college-level literary analysis, makes broad, insightful connections between literature, human nature, and our world, along with deep, close readings that mine the beauty of poems, novels, and films. It's my pleasure to present this year's Sister Elaine Freund Excellence in English Award to Grace Lowe. You're running off without the plow. That's what I just told you not to do. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Melissa Knows. I'm the Spanish instructor for Spanish SLU at Gibault. Today, I have the pleasure of recognizing 3 students in my Spanish class. First, this student has truly excelled learning a new language. It's not easy. It takes patience, dedication, and a genuine interest. This student also have demonstrated all this quality and more. So this award is for Brady Moore. I also have 2 students that they deserve the Enthusiastic Student Award, I call it, because they have brought energy, positivity, and a spark of motivation. These students are Lina Ojero and Nora Wirth. Thank you.
So for those that don't know me, I am Andy Scare. I am the head of the math department, and with Mr. Parks at Attract Me tonight, I will be handing out all of the math awards this evening. We will start with our Algebra 1 award. About 12 years ago, we started a class called Advanced Algebra 1, and in this Advanced Algebra 1 class this year, there are many fantastic candidates that could possibly deserve this award. And it came down to very nitpicky differences between students, but very, very strong freshman class in this Algebra 1 section. And by the thinnest of margins, this year's winner is Cassidy Gregson. On to our Algebra 2 award. On the Algebra 2 award this year, this student not only had the highest average throughout the school year, but she also was often the most curious. She was the most likely to be in my classroom outside of class, asking clarifying questions, asking, "Oh, did we actually cover this? Or is this going to be on the test?" And just a really thirst for knowledge and very detailed. And the winner for our Algebra 2 award this year is Maggie Altus. Now, for the Geometry Award this year, this goes to a current sophomore. I had her last year in class, and she is another one of those students that's just very curious, very detailed, very hard worker, and just a pleasure to have in class. The Geometry Award winner this year is Addie Hustedde. The College Algebra Trig Award winner this year is a student that I've had a pleasure having in class, but I also have a pleasure having her as part of the math team. She competes in the classroom and outside the classroom for everything that she has, and tremendous work ethic again, and the winner for College Algebra Trig is Annika Fabier. Our Calculus Award winner this year has been a tremendous math student for 4 years. He, again, works very hard, a very bright individual student, and this year's Calculus winner is Owen Haney. And our last award in the math department, our big award, is the Drex Fraser Excellence in Mathematics Award. A little bit of background of who Drex Fraser was. He taught math at Gibault from 1995 until he passed away in 2002. After years of teaching in the public school system, he said Gibault was teaching heaven. Drex was a beloved teacher here, and he loved being here, and he taught these high-level classes, and so the award winner is our only student this year that's in Calculus 2. I had him in the classroom way back when he was a freshman, but Brady Moore is the Drex Fraser Excellence in Mathematics Award, the winner.
giving the first science award of the evening, and it goes to the FFA student. FFA incorporates everything that we used to know as vocational education, plus some agriculture, plus some practical skills. It's really an amazing organization, and I'm proud to be the ag teacher here. My name is Sandy Parks, by the way. This year's FFA award goes to a young lady that stepped up and helped out in numerous ways. In the greenhouse, in the classroom, figuring out what was needed, where things had to happen, and helped me figure out how to teach ag. This year's FFA award goes to Mia Petruso.
Good evening. My name is Aaron Martell, and I am the chair of the science department here to present its awards. It has been tradition to begin the science awards with a quote from Charles Darwin, the scientist famous for the theory of natural selection. He said, "I have always maintained that men did not differ much in intellect, only in zeal and hard work." Therefore, we are here tonight to recognize several young people that have achieved a level of success in science at Gibault owing to their own zeal and hard work. I have little doubt that these individuals will accomplish amazing things in their respective fields because of their focus and enthusiasm when faced with a difficult mission, as they have shown quite well over these past 4 years. The first award I have is the Outstanding Science Award. To receive this award, a student must take 8 semesters of science classes and have received no grade below a B in any of them. From biology to advanced chemistry to honors physics and honors biology, these students have accomplished that by pushing themselves, studying long hours, and striving to be their very best. I am pleased to present the Outstanding Science Award to 5 individuals this year. Claire Barber, Darren Kunkelman, Mia Petruso, Peyton Schaefer, and Michael Wessel. There are 2 recipients this year for the most prestigious science award that is given, the Ann Limestall Excellence in Science Award. To achieve this award, a student must also take 8 semesters of science, but they must have maintained A's across all of them. These 2 individuals have continued to prove Darwin correct by applying their hard work and zeal to their studies and have excelled through to the top levels of science at Gibault. They are undoubtedly going to accomplish amazing things. It is my pleasure to give the Ann Limestall Excellence in Science Award to Owen Haney and Brady Moore.
Shalom and L'chaim. I am Mr. Meehan, and I'm here to celebrate the success of 2 outstanding students here at Gibault. The first one is going to be for American citizenship. Just want to echo exactly what Mrs. Knittig and Mr. Scare said. Truly remarkable as far as freshmen and what we have this year. Whenever you're applauding, feel free to applaud yourselves too. So, again, as far as a side note too, election year, I don't get hazard pay as far as an election year is a concern, so that's a bummer. So again, thank you for making my job easier on having such a remarkable group of students this year. As far as that student and who presents Chief American Values as well as World American Citizenship, please help me in celebrating that student, Ava Crow. For the next award this evening, that will be the Social Studies Scholar. This recipient, again, demonstrates sound reasoning, argumentative skills. I don't need to tell you to know that as far as humans, as far as being unreasonable, we can definitely do it at times. Just Google 100 human beings versus a silverback gorilla, or just ask your kid and they'll let you know. That's just a hypothetical, and we can get into arguments about that. Thankfully, as far as history, we can keep it serious. So as far as that student who does present very sound reasoning and argumentative skills in history, please help me in congratulating that student again, Cole Schilling. Side note, I'm only going to nominate students shorter than me from now on. That was embarrassing. I'm going to take the mic away from my intrusive thoughts and hand it over to Mr. O'Brien.
Hello, everyone. Just 2 awards from me as well. First award I'm going to present tonight is the SLU History Scholar Award. And this is for the junior in SLU U.S. History who showed the most academic initiative overall in our final research paper and also throughout the school year. They are thorough in communicating their ideas, sharpen their execution, eager to receive and build upon feedback, exhaustively interrogates their source material, and commits themselves to improving their writing skills and finding their true voice in the process. But realistically, I probably didn't even need to do all that fancy introduction because this recipient's initiative showed itself from the very beginning of the year. Nonetheless, though, I am proud to present the SLU History Scholar Award to Bree Miller. All right, second award is like the SLU History Scholar Award, but it is given to seniors in SLU World History. Most of the students in SLU World History are familiar with the expectations of SLU US, and so it's up to them to continue rising to the occasion and reach higher than they have before. I've been privileged to be able to watch the growth of our students on this path to get a sense of how they've come to find their own argumentative voices throughout their coursework, which is why making the final decision for this award was so incredibly challenging. But I was able to narrow it down to one person. The student I am presenting this to thoughtfully answered almost every prompt thrown their way, was consistently participatory, and stayed on top of things as best they could for the entirety of the year. And it was truly rewarding for me to watch this student's growth in the time I had with them. And so, I eagerly present the Excellence in World History Award to Brady Moore. Thank you.
We will now present our Service and Leadership Awards. The first award is the Principals Appreciation Award. This is given to someone who's gone above and beyond in service to the school, often without notice or formal recognition. This particular student has helped out with our audiovisual needs at plays and many school events during his 4 years at Gibault. He's helped set up for SAB events, even though he's not even a member of SAB. He helped lower our school flag this past semester when it became tattered by storms. I'm told he fixed a spark plug in one of our school vehicles when we needed it. And like so many unsung heroes like this person, he's done a million other things that we haven't even noticed. Please join me in congratulating this year's winner, John Balone.
Our next Service and Leadership Award is actually a scholarship, and it's in memory of Leroy Deal. It was established in 1983 by Mr. Deal's family in his memory, and as a way to encourage and inspire young people to continue the legacy of Christian service so important at Gibault Catholic High School. Mr. Deal served on the first committee to explore the possibility of a new Catholic high school. He was a member of the Gibault School Board at the time of his death. He had served 3 terms as a board member and was a board chairman twice. He organized the finance committee and served as its chairman. He also founded the annual Booster Fund and was instrumental in establishing the Oktoberfest auction. Mr. Deal also provided much of the original landscaping at Gibault. This scholarship is awarded by the faculty to a sophomore or junior student who best exemplifies the spirit of Gibault in academic achievement, Christian character, leadership, and service. This year's recipient represents all of those things. He is actively involved in school activities. He achieves academically on a very high level. He is known for his respectful approach to adults and students alike, so he shows his Christian character very well, and his leadership and service are shown in many, many different ways of volunteering. This year's recipient of the Leroy Deal Scholarship is Noah Kenninger.
The next award or awards are for the American Legion Scholar Award Program. Youth are often awarded for their scholastic achievements, but the American Legion believes they should also be praised when they demonstrate strong qualities of character and good citizenship. That's why, since 1926, the Legion has recognized such students with its School Award Medal Program. Each year, Waterloo Post 747 awards 1 boy and 1 girl from each school with a certificate of distinguished achievement and a medallion. A runner-up award is also presented to 1 boy and 1 girl from each school with a certificate of honorable mention and a ribbon. Those who receive an award exemplify 6 qualities that define character: courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service. The first winner of the American Legion Honorable Mention Award is the epitome of what it means to be a volunteer. He works quietly behind the scenes, setting up the sound or anything technical for any event at Gibault, from plays to concerts, school masses, Oktoberfest, and sporting events. If anything needs fixing, everyone knows whom to call. Remember my earlier comment about a spark plug. The first winner of the American Legion Honorable Mention is John Balone. The expression Renaissance man, or in this case, Renaissance woman, refers to someone with many talents or areas of knowledge. This couldn't be more true of the second honorable mention winner. She is a triathlete this season in golf, bowling, and soccer, and has earned MVP honors in the past for bowling. She is a member of the jazz band and concert band. Academically, she challenges herself in SLU and advanced English, math, science, and social studies classes. She displays her debating and leadership skills in Model UN. Despite her busy academic and athletic schedule, she still finds time to volunteer in organizations that support her passion for pro-life issues. The second honorable mention winner is Mia Petruso. character of this Distinguished Achievement winner is the first thing you notice about this young man when you first get to know him. Teachers speak glowingly of the respect he shows adults and peers alike, never complaining or speaking ill of anyone. He volunteers to help in 1,000 small ways. For example, he came to graduation practice early this morning and helped set up chairs for awards and graduation. He demonstrates leadership skills on the baseball team as a Stuco representative and as a student ambassador. Academically, he has excelled on a high level for all 4 years, earning a Principal's Academic Excellence Award and an Outstanding in Science Award. The first American Legion Distinguished Achievement winner is Darren Kunkelman. The second winner of the Distinguished Achievement Award is also a stellar student, having earned honors as a Principal's Academic winner, an Illinois State Scholar, and NHS member. She has shared her many musical and theatrical gifts to enhance the school atmosphere at Gibault as a 4-year member of Liturgical Choir, which provides music for school masses, chorus, and the acapellas. She also has played a vibrant and active role in Gibault Theater, having achieved the remarkable feat of performing in all 12 productions offered by the drama department, usually in starring roles, during her 4 years at Gibault. Despite her demanding academic and extracurricular schedule, she also serves her classmates as president of Student Council and gives of her time to help with groups that are close to her heart, such as Students for Life and Hope for Tomorrow. The second winner of the American Legion Distinguished Achievement Award is Alexa Crow.
The final service award presented tonight is named for Father Charles Hellrung and Father Edwin Hustedde, 2 pioneers in Catholic education in Gibault's history. Father Hellrung was the first native of Saints Peter and Paul Parish to be ordained a priest. He served as its pastor from 1946 to 1970 and as principal of Saints Peter and Paul High School, Gibault High School's predecessor. He had a lifelong dedication to Catholic education and was instrumental, along with Father Ed Hustedde, in making the dream of a new diocesan high school a reality. Father Hustedde worked tirelessly as Gibault's first principal, whether it was using his green thumb to beautify the patio, researching the latest theories in education, teaching religion classes, coaching baseball, supporting students in their athletic and fine arts events, or leading fundraisers. In the spirit of the lifelong dedication to Catholic education, the Hellrung Hustedde Service Award is presented each year to an adult in the Gibault community whose commitment to the school and its students have been especially generous and ongoing. It is my great delight to recognize a truly exceptional educator and member of the Gibault family, Mrs. Karen Asbury. Karen taught at Gibault from 2007 to 2024. Her dedication to academic excellence has left a mark on countless students in the Gibault community, myself and Mrs. Haley Kavorik included. I had the privilege of having Mrs. Asbury as my biology teacher during her first year here at Gibault. As the driving force behind bringing SLU biology to Gibault, she opened doors for our students to earn college credit while still in high school. She led the Saturday Scholars Program and Scope Environmental Club. But Karen's impact extends beyond the students. She generously shared her knowledge through Tech Tuesdays, supporting teachers and staff with her expertise and enthusiasm for educational technology. Her leadership as Science Department Chair for the entirety of her time at Gibault was also very much appreciated. Karen embodies what it means to be a teacher who sets high expectations for her students and drives them to succeed at their greatest potential. Her passion for science and learning is evident and is an inspiration not only to students, but also her fellow coworkers. Tonight, we celebrate her dedication, her achievements, and her lasting legacy she leaves at Gibault. Please join me in congratulating Karen Asbury.
You know, you can't get away from this, so it's award night. You have to have a speech, right? So I just want to thank you for thinking about me for this award. I'm really, truly honored for being considered. I really only thought that people would think about me like during Family Feud and the Hardest Teacher Award, which like I won like almost every year. And it's really hard to beat Mr. Mattel, but I did. Although I taught here for 17 years, it really didn't seem that long, and it's been a great opportunity for a lot of wonderful experiences, like taking students to the zoo, to the Illinois caverns and things like that, and also building lasting friendships with all my colleagues. And it all sounds kind of weird, but I do like working in the patio and pulling weeds. It's really more fun doing it here than at home. And my husband's frowning at me now because, you know, I don't help him out. But it really is, it's like you get the Father Ed spirit when you're pulling weeds out in the patio, and it feels like he's there with you until Mr. Reader comes along and he gives you something else to do, you know, and then it's too much. So Gibault's really a special place. And I don't know any other school that has a turtle colony like we do here. So I have to tell you the story about the turtles so that somebody else knows besides me. So when I'm gone, you guys can take care of the turtles. It's about 12, 13 years ago, a family came to me and said that they had a pair of turtles in their backyard, and their dogs were like bothering these turtles. In fact, so much so that one was chewing off one of the turtle's legs, its like little foot. Well, that's Lefty. He's out there. He's out there now. That's Lefty, and we all know Lefty. But the other one's a female. So we had a boy and a girl, and she didn't tell me that until she gave them to me. And then she told me that they really liked each other a lot, which is good for biology because then we had a lot of good biology talks and lots of good things happening about those turtles. So I just want to make sure that those turtles are sticking around and have a good place. And I know lots of people are taking care of them, so I feel relieved. Gibault really is a special place, and I really thank you for considering me for this award, and blessed. I feel blessed. Thank you.
For the final segment of our program, we will now recognize our winners in athletics. I call Marie Davis, our athletic director, to the podium.
Good evening. If I could have some coaches, the coaches that are here to come up to help out, hand out these awards, please, that would be great. I see another coach in the back there. I don't want to leave anybody out. As Dr. Miller said, I am Marie Davis, and I serve as one of the athletic directors here at Gibault Catholic High School. And we are going to start this evening with the 4-year letter winners. So as we call your name and say the sports that you were a 4-year letter winner, would you please come up and get your framed certificate from one of our coaches? Ryan Biffer, basketball and track. Lily Bowman, softball. John Balone, soccer. Tyler Fordich, basketball and baseball. Camille Groman, volleyball, basketball, and soccer. Claire Higgerson, basketball. Darren Kunkelman, baseball. Charlie Lumpkins, cheerleading and track. Okay. Mariska Lyle, cross country. Ashley Murphy, softball. Elena Ojero, golf and soccer. Mia Petruso, golf and bowling. Emily Richardson, soccer. Kylie Rupel, cheerleading. Peyton Schaefer, basketball and baseball. Michael Wessel, soccer. Lane Wilkins, golf. Nora Worth, golf. Congratulations to our 4-year letter winners. Okay, our triathletes in 24-25. Olivia Biffer, volleyball, basketball, and track. Ryan Biffer, soccer, basketball, and track. Camille Groman, volleyball, basketball, soccer. Carmen Groman, volleyball, basketball, and soccer. Kayla Jerkadis, tennis, bowling, and swimming. Karina Jerkadis, tennis, cheerleading, and track. I'm sorry, the backup. Volleyball, softball, and swimming. I apologize. Charlie Lumpkins, tennis, cheerleading, and track. Elena Ojero, golf, soccer, and swimming. Mia Petruso, golf, bowling, soccer. Mallory Wachtel, cross country, cheerleading, track. Nora Worth, golf, soccer, swimming. And now for our 4 or 5 sport athletes. Ready? Hope Chambers, volleyball, basketball, softball, and swimming. Natalie Kelemetz, golf, volleyball, basketball, soccer, and track. Peyton Kelemetz, golf, basketball, track, and soccer. Michael Wessel, soccer, basketball, baseball, and track. And Claire Wilson, tennis, cross country, cheerleading, and track. Our St. Louis Post-Dispatch scholar athlete is Michael Wessel. Okay, before I start Most Valuable Player Awards, I just want, first of all, Mrs. Tapin does an amazing job getting everything organized. But I just want to briefly talk about something. We have sports, but we also, in the IHSA, have, I talk like it's we, but it's not me, has activities. And yesterday we had 2 young men compete in bass fishing. And I would like Owen Haney and John Ballone to stand up, please. And their coach, Dave Ballone, please. Where is Coach Dave? There we go. And I'm going off script here, so I apologize. But yesterday I was receiving some texts, which were wonderful to see. We had bass fishing yesterday, and they were going up against, which we're used to this in a lot of sports, but they were competing. First of all, they were supposed to compete on the Mississippi River, and some of the SADs did not like that at all. And so they changed it to Peabody, correct, after much talking with the IHSA that was not safe. And these 2 young men and their coach did a wonderful job competing against 2 Edwardsville teams, 2 teams from Belleville East, Belleville West, Triad, Mascoutah, and we had Gibault. And they did an outstanding job, and we are very proud of you taking on the bass fishing. So any of you that are wanting to get involved, see Coach Ballone, we'd love to have you on there, because I think it was like they go out in the morning, they got to catch 5 fish, then they can start swapping them out, correct? Do I have the rules right? Then you can swap them out. And so then you were very close. You were like, it was by 2 ounces that you were going down. I mean, that's amazing that they're weighing the fish, which of course they're going to weigh the fish, but that they did an outstanding job. Got their 5 fish, then started swapping them out for bigger ones, and then to move down a little bit by 2 ounces. I think the person maybe in front of you was an ounce bigger or so. I mean, that's crazy. So thank you very much for doing that. Okay, so to the most valuable player awards for 2024-25. We're going to start out with baseball, and baseball has co-MVPs. Now, the first thing I want to say is these two players are the only players that have more walks than strikeouts and have a chance to lead this year's team to their third consecutive regional title for the first time at Gibault. Now, I'd like to talk about our first MVP. Our first MVP has been the team's most consistent offensive player this year while playing an excellent left field. He has hit second or third for most of the season. He has been one of the team's most improved players since last year. He leads the team in RBIs, batting average, and has the lowest strikeout percentage and is second in runs scored. Our first MVP is Michael Wessel. Our next MVP is the team leader. He is the first one there and the last to leave. He has caught 90% of the innings this year and thrown out 7 base stealers. He is the team's most selfless player, willing to catch bullpens for any pitcher that needs extra work. Our second MVP is Darren Kunkelman. Okay, boys basketball. This 2-year varsity starter led the team in scoring and steals. He shot 50% from the 2-point range and 80% from the free throw line. Our boys basketball MVP is Ryan Biffer. Girls basketball. This team captain averaged 9.8 points per game and led the team in assists and steals. On senior night, she had 21 points and 13 rebounds. She was the best defender on the team, and when she did not foul out, the team was 12 and 5. She was 14th in the STL area in assists, so St. Louis, Illinois area, and 18 in the STL area in steals. The girls' basketball MVP is Camille Groman. Boys bowling. Our boys bowling MVP was at every practice and match and was always ready to go. This individual was willing and able to help teammates with adjustments to make shots and pick up spares. He had high series for the team with a 689. He had the highest game of the season with 255. He had a great showing and made an individual run for the regionals, shooting 1,169 for 6 games and averaged 194 for the day. Noah Koeniger is our boys bowling MVP. Girls bowling. This MVP was chosen for her commitment and dedication to the sport. She also has a positive attitude, willing to help other bowlers, and a good mental game. Some key stats for the year are the following: high game of 201, high series of 541 at the girls' regional, and she finished the regular season with a 158 average. I've said this name, I think, 4 years in a row because she's had 4 outstanding years at Gibault, and our girls bowling MVP is Mia Petruso. For cheerleading, we have co-MVPs. Our first MVP started the season as a total newcomer to the sport, but you'd never know it now. From day one, she gave 100%, working tirelessly to perfect her cheers, motions, and facials. She was always eager to help teammates, ask coaches for feedback, and put in extra hours at home to make sure she showed up to practice ready to go. By the end of the season, she had stepped up as a true leader, taking charge and communicating with coaches, leading cheers she once swore she'd never do, and even finding herself in the front row of routines. On top of all that, she helped build school spirit by teaming up with the superfans to bring more energy to the games. We are proud to name Clara Wilson as one of our MVPs. Our second MVP is the definition of a cheerleader and leader. She's the one you can always count on. If you ask her to do something, consider it done. Whether it's nailing a routine, learning new material, or tweaking details until they're perfected. She never stops working to improve. She's also super creative, helping to come up with new cheers and routines. Plus, her knowledge of basketball makes her a natural at calling cheers and leading the squad when needed. And let's be honest, if you've seen someone flipping across the gym floor, you already know who we're talking about. We are proud to name Helen Hess as our second cheerleading MVP. Boys soccer. Make sure I'm not skipping anything. What? Yeah, I was just going to say, that is not in order. How about I look at the back of the sheet? Boys cross country. I knew alphabetically that could not be right, cheerleading all the way to soccer. Boys cross country. This freshman came out for cross country and gave it his all. He had the fourth fastest 3-mile time in school history. He had the fastest time by a freshman in 5K and 3 miles. He set a PR at 17.25, and he also won the Trico meet. Our boys cross country MVP is Nick Holdner. Girls cross country. This runner competed in 8 meets this season and set her PR at the regional meet with a time of 24 minutes, 33 seconds. She was a great team leader with a positive attitude. Our girls cross country MVP is Mariska Lyle. Boys golf. This team captain filled the role by helping organize practice and serving as a reliable assistant coach in regards to helping with the younger players. He averaged 38.9 strokes per 9-hole rounds with a low even par 36 at Metro East Lutheran. He averaged 82.5 for 4 rounds of 18 holes. His low score of 80 in the IHSA sectional led all Hawk golfers. Our boys golf MVP is Lane Wilkins. Girls golf. This golfer medaled 4 times this season, shot a personal best of 39, and she's a 6th best golfer at regionals with an 83. She was in the top 3 individuals at regionals and advanced to sectionals. Our MVP is Elena O'Gerald. Boys soccer. This team captain was a leader who was always working hard to help make his teammates better. If there was ever a true definition for the MVP, it would have his picture. From the start until the end, all he wanted to do was help his team win. He never complained about where he played, what formation they were playing, and he truly did what was needed of him to help his team try to win games. He led the team in assists and had 4 goals for the year. He also earned a shutout and win in goal. Our boys soccer MVP is Grady Frederick. Soccer has co-MVPs, girls soccer. When we think of a most valuable player, we often look at stats, goals achieved, assists made, games won. But tonight, both of these MVPs are being recognized not just for what they did on the stat sheet, but for something far more meaningful. They played where they were needed, not just where they wanted to. They ran until they couldn't run anymore, covered for teammates without hesitation, and lifted others up when they were down. When it comes to stats, these two young ladies contributed to 12 goals and 9 assists. Their selflessness, determination, and leadership have defined what it means to be a true MVP. You've made your teammates better and your program stronger. Congratulations to Camille Groman and Elena Ojero for being the co-MVPs. Softball. The Gibault softball team's MVP criteria highlight qualities of commitment, positivity, respect, coachability, and selflessness. This year's MVP is someone who consistently shows up, works hard, uplifts teammates, embraces a team-first mindset, and seeks growth through curiosity and humility. She leads the team in batting average of .453, OPS of 1.164, slugging percentage of .625. She has 22 singles, 5 doubles, and 2 home runs. For embodying all of these values and stats, both on and off the field, the 2025 MVP honor is proudly awarded to Lauren Lanham. Next is tennis. Our tennis MVP held the top position on team as singles 1 and doubles 1 player. She led the team with a best singles record of 8-6 and doubles record of 7-6. She had the best overall record of 15-12 and best winning percentage. She was respected by her teammates for her supportive, quiet, humble leadership off the court, as well as her unrelenting, never give up play on the court. Our tennis MVP is Clara Wilson. Okay, boys track. Our MVP broke the school record in the 200 meters and the sprint medley. He also is the school record holder in the 400 meters and has finished first or second 11 times this year. He is a 2, possibly 3-time state qualifier. Our boys track MVP is Ryan Biffer. Okay, girls track. This MVP broke the school records in the 1600 and the 3200 meters. She was the 1600 meter champion at the Nashville Invitational and the 3200 meter champion at the Wood River Invitational. Finished first or second 12 out of 14 races this year. Our girls track MVP is Clara Wilson. Girls volleyball. This varsity player led the team in kills, 131, assists, 165, and serving points of 156. She was second on the team in digs at 186. She also made the first team Republic Times all-local volleyball team. The girls volleyball MVP is Carmen Groman. our major sports award. First, I'd like to tell you about Sister Mary Bernard Brown, who is the award for most dedicated female athlete. Sister Mary Bernard Brown taught at Gibault from the time the school opened in 1967 until her retirement in 1987. Although U.S. and world history were her main subjects, most of you know that she also had a special love for girls' athletics at Gibault. She served as the girls' PE teacher at one time and also organized an extracurricular club called GAA, or Girls Athletic Association, as a way to give girls the opportunity to pursue their interests in sports. With the passage of Title IX in 1974, Sister Mary Bernard was instrumental in starting one of the first girls' teams at Gibault, volleyball. 2 years later, she agreed to be the faculty representative for the first softball team. Even after her retirement, Sister Mary Bernard could be seen cheering from the bleachers at volleyball and basketball games, or sitting huddled under a blanket at softball games. The Sister Mary Bernard Brown Award, therefore, is presented each year to a female athlete who also demonstrates her passion and dedication to athletes. I paused every time I said her name because I had to cross through sister because I kept saying saint, because I believe the woman is a saint. Okay, now on to our most dedicated girls athlete. Hard work, perseverance, commitment. These are all things that are important in being a dedicated athlete. This young lady demonstrated dedication by working hard, putting in extra time either in the gym or in the weight room to become the best athlete she can be. She showed dedication by being at the practices and games, working hard by giving everything she had to make her team succeed and help be a leader and role model to the underclassmen. She was willing to do what her coaches needed her to do for the betterment of the team and put the team first, herself second, the true meaning of commitment and dedication to her teammates, and a true leader. I also would like to add, every time I saw her before volleyball games, she'd have a laptop in front of her doing her schoolwork constantly. Our most dedicated female athlete is Hope Chambers. Our most dedicated male athlete. The most dedicated male athlete award goes to someone who has gone above and beyond, not just during the season, but all year long. This person has been a constant present. He has been a constant presence at every baseball open gym, countless hours in the weight room, late nights perfecting his craft. If you spent any time around him, you know he has a strong drive to improve. His commitment isn't loud or flashy. He leads by example, by showing up, putting in the reps, and holding himself to a high standard every single day. He understands that greatness doesn't happen by accident. It's built hour by hour, workout by workout. That's the kind of athlete every coach wants and every teammate respects. His work ethic, consistency, and passion for the game are what this award is all about. The winner of the most dedicated male athlete goes to Tyler Furtage. Mike Dashner Memorial Award for Outstanding Sportsmanship, female and then male. Sportsmanship is an important aspect of athletics. It will often reveal a player's real character in a pressure situation and their ability to be a good sport. Simply put, sportsmanship is a choice. For this young lady, the choice is easy. She does the right thing by keeping her attitude positive no matter the outcome of the game. Her morals and high character make for quality leadership on and off the court or track. She is well respected by her teammates, coaches, and opponents due to her respect and kind nature toward others. Our Female Sportsmanship Award goes to Clara Wilson. male sportsmanship. It's my honor to present the Male Sportsmanship Award to a young man who embodies what it means to be a teammate, a competitor, and a role model. His character has shown us all that sportsmanship isn't just about shaking hands after a game, it's about how you lead, how you respond to adversity, and how you treat others, even when the scoreboard isn't in your favor. He has led with humility, respect, and integrity. He reminds us that winning with grace and losing with dignity are equally important. And his coach has even said he probably is the nicest player he's ever had, and maybe too nice. The winner of this year's Male Sportsmanship Award goes to Darren Kunkelman. Okay, Vernie Moffat All Sports Award. This year's recipient is an exceptional young lady. She has competed at the varsity level all 4 years in not just one, but 3 sports: volleyball, soccer, and basketball. And in every single one, she has left her mark, not only through her athletic skills, but through the character and dedication she brings to every team she's a part of. Whether it's diving for a ball on the volleyball court, hustling down the basketball court, or defending the opposing team's best player on the soccer field, she competes with heart, humility, and sportsmanship. She respects her opponents and represents her school with integrity. What makes her stand out is not just her talent, but her relentless ethic, her passion for sports, and her unwavering commitment to being the best teammate and athlete she can be. She's coachable, persistent, very persistent. She pushes herself to be better and encourages others to do the same. She not only competes with heart and humility, but with fierce determination. This award is in recognition of her dedication and hard work during her 4 years at Gibault Catholic High School. The winner of the Vernie Moffat Award goes to Camille Groman.
Congratulations again to all of our winners. Thank you to all the people who made this program possible. You can read in our program the many people who made this possible. Again, a very special thanks to Mrs. Joan Tapin. We will see many of you back here for graduation in 2 days. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone.